Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I'm trying to remember exactly what happened in this situation. I don't quite remember. It's been a few days. I recorded ahead over Christmas and I don't quite remember what's going on here. So let's try to figure this out together, shall we? This Mongol uprising, I don't think we care about this. I think this is irrelevant to us. This independence war we care about quite a lot. Now, if I recall correctly, there was some sort of a weird bug up here, but I don't remember exactly what happened with that. So we'll just pretend that didn't happen. We are going to want to get out of here as soon as we can because there's these 26k coming in. We'll want to link up with our allies over here. We are getting ticking war score because we captured their capital. But we're gonna want to reinforce as quick as we can. And we also have this faction brewing here. We don't want anything to do with this right now. This would be a really, really bad thing. Luckily, we have an unmarried daughter. Unfortunately, I don't think that she has an unmarried son. Yeah, she has a dead son, but not an unmarried one. You just have a daughter. And now we're starting to get into relatively weak ones. They don't have anything that we can do there. We could marry into the Kingdom of Novgorod, but honestly, I feel like that's not too useful. We can ransom this countess here. That would be nice, considering our current debt situation. We can apparently call people in, but they're already in these wars. Okay. Would you maybe be willing to white peace? He's getting there, actually. Okay, so we want to get out of this battle just as quick as we can, assuming that these guys don't get here in time. Oh, hang on. Hang on a moment. These guys are heading over this way. This is going to be defensive terrain for our ally. Okay, the King of Hungary has laid claim to our throne. He's being a jerk. We're not surprised by this, of course. We appear on paper to be super weak right now. We're not actually that weak, but if they keep declaring on us, we could become that weak, if that makes any sense. Okay, so this battle is going to happen, it looks like. It looks like India isn't interested in actually fighting that battle. Okay. These guys are still retreating. That's where our mangonels are. We've got ticking war score. How many unraised troops do we have? Barely any. 2167. Okay, so most of our troops are in this force. Okay, I'm getting the beginnings of an idea here. So these guys could be safely-ish brought up this direction. Now, the question is, can we actually defeat these guys? Apparently, the Raj here does not believe that they can, and it would be tough for them. That's definitely for sure. It would certainly be tough. I'm interested in bringing our troops around potentially up that way, and these guys, I'm interested in bringing them perhaps over to this barony, but also I'd like to split out and do some reinforcement over here, just to make us appear a little bit stronger on paper, if nothing else. Okay, this battle is indeed occurring. We can't really get there, so we're just going to have to hope that the Raj bleeds them a little bit. Now, this battle is actually currently in our favor a little bit because of terrain, but they are definitely... This is going to be really tough for them. They're in hills, or rather, this is mountains. Why is this saying defending in hills? These are mountain... Or no, these are hills? It explicitly said mountains earlier, but those are mountains there. So yeah, they probably should have tried to back off to fight them in mountains, but... Okay. It's fine. Wait. What is happening here? We're winning? Or is the blue bar the attackers? I feel like the blue bar is the attackers here, and this is not our ally. Yeah, we're definitely not winning that. Okay, noted. That's probably going to lose us... The most it can lose us is 15% war score. Okay, noted. Let's abandon these guys for right now and head up over here. Okay, we're going to begin sieging down here. Allies on the way in. That's fine. We're going to station besiegers, and we're going to move everyone else off over this way for some reinforcement. And yeah, we expected to take losses there. Okay, we can call this guy into nothing. We can, however, maybe create ourselves another alliance here. That's the Kingdom of East Francia. I would absolutely love to get someone in Bohemia's court. This is actually a super weak faction now that I look at it. Yeah, we already have an alliance with that Raj. The Duchy of Salzburg is in our realm, so that's not actually useful. Duchy of Augsburg is in our realm. Milcenia is in our realm as well. Pinsk is in our realm. I really wish that you could remove in our realm in the filters. That would be a really convenient thing to do, because you can't call in vassals that are in your realm to these defensive wars. So that would be a useful thing. This guy's a neighboring ruler, and he brings 4,000 troops to the table. They're related. Sure. We need the 4,000 troops. Okay, alliance formed. Excellent. Now this guy's looking to siege, and they're fighting a hostile army. That's very convenient for us. Is this guy in multiple wars? Oh, that's us. Hang on. Yes. Or no, this is us again. Hang on. What am I doing? Queen of Croatia. No, she's only in that independence war. Noted. Okay, so the only reason that we are currently as far down as we are... Wait, 57% is the max? That's awkward. But the only reason that we're down as far as we are right now is, of course, because of that battle that the Raj lost. I would prefer that they weren't there, but, you know, whatever. We'll see what these guys decide to do. If they're smart, they'll come and siege back their capital. We'll see if they are smart. They may or may not be. It looks like they're working on sieging back the capital. Okay. The Raj is hopping up on boats, which is awkward. So he has 25,000 troops. If we get a chance to reinforce substantially, which these guys are apparently not reinforcing. Oh, of course, they're in the Byzantine Empire. What am I doing? What indeed? They're not going to reinforce in the Byzantine Empire. That is simply not going to happen. So 10 months on that. Noted. So is he going to siege this? It looks like it. But if he piles all of his troops in, that's very awkward for him. 12 months on that siege curve. Okay, he's splitting up. 8 years on that siege curve. That I'm okay with. We'll see if that remains the case once he gets his troops finished moving around. Is this siege at all happening? Okay, 8 years. So far, I like it. I like these odds. So this here is 9 months. The Raj is currently packing this with attrition. 2 months there. But 8 years, and we're going to continue to get ticking war score over those 8 years. That's the thing. Now, we need to deal with this faction. There's no doubt about that. I would absolutely love to get the Queen of Bohemia out of there. That would not, I think, be enough. We could murder this guy. But we're compassionate. If we fail to imprison him, he will leave King Bodan's court. Will that cause the faction to go away? I don't know. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Oh, we actually successfully captured him. That is fantastic. So with him captured, we could execute him, but let's see if these guys leave the faction since he is imprisoned. So far, they don't seem inclined to. I'm actually surprised we captured him with 30% chance. Let's check in over here. Still 8 years. They're not using siege weapons. Okay, sounds good to me. We're currently at minus 21%. This is not going to be too much. This will be a decent chunk, I think. Okay, these guys are not leaving their faction. That is for sure. We could execute this guy. That would put us up in our stress, for sure. Let's see. We could simply torture him and hope that he dies. Let's see. Yeah, that would be a major health penalty. And all close family members and his spouse would lose opinion of us. It's an option. Let's see. He's currently in house arrest. Let's move him to the dungeon. That will get our stress up. But we need to do that. Okay. So with him in the dungeon, we do need to deal with our stress. So let's do something if we can. Apparently we cannot flagellate currently. Noted. Okay, we've occupied this location. How much war score did that get us? Actually a surprising amount. 8.2%. Fascinating. 3 months there, and 8 years there still. I'm okay with this. We'll just head up over here for now. I would prefer not to do anything that would cause them to recalculate what they're doing. The King of Bavaria is having an incestuous relationship with his own sister. And we're going to put him in prison for that. Now, that is her husband, isn't it? Or no, that was Bavaria, not Bohemia. Okay, is there anything we can do about that? No, not really. Okay. So she's going to be the war leader. Of course, we can't imprison her. We will not succeed. And she would rise up in rebellion. Now, she's not going to have any other children. This is her primary heir. What can we do to get this faction to go away? All of their children are already betrothed, awkwardly enough. Yeah, that is definitely... Actually, this guy isn't. We could do this. That would not get us an alliance. Noted. We can call this guy into this war, and we should probably do that. Now, we don't want to ransom this guy, under any circumstances. This guy, he is a powerful vassal, and I want to keep him in the dungeon. That would be great. This Independence War, do you want a white piece? Minus 20? Okay. We're making some progress there. This fort is 3 months left. How long on this faction? 2 months. Okay. Is there anything at all we can do about this? Because I really want to not be at war for a while. That would be really, really nice. Her husband just died. I have a dumb idea. Surely this isn't going to work. No, it has to be in our court. Okay. We could divorce our wife. Who is her family? This doesn't seem amazingly relevant. Okay, so that's the Wilkes dynasty there. That's ours. Where is the Lexburg? Who is her parents? Her parents are dead. And they were unlanded. Let's do it. Okay, now, here's the dumb idea. Arrange marriage between us and her. She will accept this. Okay, this is a really dumb idea. Wonderful. There should be no children. Yeah, there's no chance of children. So I think it's fine. That'll get her out of that faction. Now, that won't get rid of that faction unless she's the faction leader. She was the faction leader. Fantastic. Okay, these are populists. We don't care too much about the populists. This is a liberty faction. They want crown authority. We don't care too much about that either. Okay. We should probably put in... Yeah, this is actually completely fine. Okay. Anything else that we can do here? Potentially. I don't want to recalculate this over here. So I'd like to get this war done this episode. Because if I restart the game, the AI might start playing smartly over here. And I am very content with having it take 8 years on that. Okay. I'm not surprised about this. The Anglo-Saxon Adamite populace will start a war. Now, we'll call our allies into that. This should not be too difficult to crush. And in reality, our allies can probably handle that. We can lawfully imprison this guy, or rather, this guy. He's our brother-in-law, but we have no chance of actually doing it. Okay, so this is relatively small armies. Noted. What do we have for unraised troops? Okay, not much. Not much right now. 15 months there, and 38 days on this capital. Our allies will, of course, join us. And we'll go deal with that a little bit later on. Now, I want to white piece this, if we can. I'm very interested in that. Okay. Ruthenia just gained 30 opinion of us. We'll take that. I think we may be able to white piece once this siege is done. We're the rightful lord of the county of Sambia. Yes, we are. See it done, but we're not going to be able to do anything about that for a little while. Okay, we've captured that. That puts us positive in this war score. This guy's only one reason away from white piece. Which I think we now have. Oh no, we need one more. Okay. So they would now accept white piece. And that's what we're going to offer them. Okay. And immediately a liberty demand. Okay. Now, this one, I think we're perfectly okay with bumping down to high crown authority for right now. We need opinion anyway. So let's take these guys over, and we will come and deal with our peasant situation. Excellent. We're almost out of this. Through some miracle. This definitely got interesting. But we should... Oh, we're actually hopping on boats here. That's slightly awkward, but I guess it's fine. Okay, so there are some factions, but none of these are too big of a deal. Oh, we had a good omen. That's nice. Medium health boost. Okay, we're just going to chill up over here for a little while we reinforce. These guys, we're not in any danger of them getting this siege done for a little bit. Our allies are going to be up here soon enough. Yeah, we're wildly in debt. That was definitely a thing that was always going to happen. Now, this Mongol uprising, we still don't really care about. We are not participating in that. We have bigger fish to fry. Old Vitalists. That's no good. Okay, so we've reinforced a little bit here. That's nice. And once these guys get up here, we should be able to crush these peasants super, super easily. Let's move in over here. Waiting for our allies to get a little closer, and in we go. Our allies will turn the tide for us here. We just didn't have the numbers to pull it off, but with them here, we absolutely do. Okay, there's one down, and we'll head over here and deal with this force, and that'll get us 100% war score, and we'll be able to start working our way out of debt. It was definitely an awkward time for a succession. There's no doubt about that. Okay, this one's over. Excellent. Let's disband our army. And let's start working our way out of this debt. We can ransom this guy, and we shall. We're not going to ransom this guy currently, because people are still trying to put him on the throne, aren't they? Actually, they're not. We'll take the gold. Thank you very much. Okay. Too weak to send an ultimatum. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna regen our troops for a while. We're gonna regen our cash for quite a long time as well. Yes, this war is over. Yes, we lost it. No, we don't care. Can we flagellate yet? Yes, we can. Okay. Sweet, sweet pain. We're no longer overwhelmed by stress. And we're no longer wounded from it either. Great. Okay, let's take a look at what our council is currently doing. Currently, our steward is increasing development. What is our current capital development? 46? That would be 10% domain taxes? That'd be 1.2 gold monthly. I think we're still better off with increasing development. We should definitely be working on converting faith, and it looks like we have a holy site that actually needs to be converted again. Right up over there. Okay, and we should probably be working on domestic affairs with our Chancellor for right now. We'll switch back to foreign affairs a little bit later on, but for now, domestic affairs is what we need to be on. Okay, we have a new lifestyle perk available. Let's grab... Actually, Chains of Loyalty. We're on domestic affairs right now. Let's increase that efficiency by 25% for as long as we're on it. Excellent. Well, that wasn't looking so great, but we managed to get out of it unscathed. And that is fantastic. It is, however, about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to work our way out of debt. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.